Hello, everyone. So I saw this article this morning and I had to share it. This article, let me just read it. All right. Art exhibit about misogyny was only open to women until a man complained. A museum in Australia is being forced to allow men into art exhibit originally conceived for women only after a tribunal ruled it discriminatory following a complaint by a disgruntled man who was denied entry. Tasmania's Museum of Old and New Art has been ordered to stop refusing entry to persons who do not identify as ladies to its Ladies Lounge exhibit within 28 days after a ruling was made by the Tasmanian Civil and Administrative Tribunal on Tuesday. The experiential artwork by artist and museum curator Kirsha Keichel is billed by the museum as a tremendously lavish space where women can indulge in decadent nibbles and fancy tipples and other ladylike pleasures, hosted and entertained by the fabulous butler. Jason Lau, a visitor from New South Wales, had paid the museum's 35 AUD entry fee, was barred from entering the exhibit on April 1st last year. According to the tribunal documents, Lau believed he experienced direct gender discrimination. He felt strongly enough about this to file a complaint with the Equal Opportunities Tasmania, read the notes. During proceedings, Cashel told the tribunal that denying men entry to the mysterious room is indeed part of the art, giving them a taste of the discrimination and exclusion many women have experienced through history. Cashel said she believed that women deserve both equal rights and special privileges in the form of unequal rights as a means of restitution for historical injustice for a minimum of 300 years. In its judgment, the tribunal recognized that the art exhibition had a potentially participatory component that is intentionally discriminatory for a good faith artistic purpose that many might not only appreciate but sympathize with or endorse. However, it also asserted that Australia's 1998 Anti-Discrimination Act does not permit discrimination for good faith artistic purpose per se. Throughout the proceedings, Cashel and her supporters treated the tribunal as an extension of her art, wearing matching dark blue suits and synchronizing their movements. In her witness statement, the tribunal said, "We are so deeply embedded in the dominion of man that we do not even see the myriad ways in which we adhere to and multiply his reign." She added, "This is why the Ladies' Lounge was needed as a peaceful space women can retreat to, a haven in which to think clearly and relish in the pure company of women, to escape the invisible story woven through history." Cashel, in an earlier interview with ABC's The Project, told the program she was grateful for Lau's complaint as it gave her the chance to test out the argument legally, but warned that a ruling in Lau's favor would mean the Ladies' Lounge would have to close. Because the requirement is that it will have to be open to men, and that is not happening, she said. After Tuesday's ruling, Mona's official spokesperson told CNN that the institution was deeply disappointed by the tribunal's decision. "We will take some time to absorb the result and consider our options," they said, adding, "We request that the artist's privacy is respected at this time." The museum's official Instagram account posted a more explicit response, a photo of a velvet-clad hand adorned with the initials KK giving the middle finger, to which one user commented, "I visited in 2021 with my husband and loved the novelty of being able to go into a space that no man was allowed into. It was beautiful, the room, the art, installation, the meaning of it all." Okay, so I thought it was hilarious. Men being upset at women creating women-only spaces is not a new thing. It's actually quite common. Even I created a women's-only space on Facebook once, and the men just kept trying to get into the space. I mean, they absolutely cannot appreciate a women's-only space because men are so used to having control and dominance over women that they really get upset about women creating women-only spaces. It's the same in racism. Many colleges don't like when Black students have Black gatherings. They want to dominate and enter into it and control it. And it's the same thing. What I find the most amusing about it is this artist was like, if I have to open it to men, I'm closing it down. And I think that's brilliant. I think that is absolutely brilliant. So she's like, no, you won't get into the space. And I know that I'm sure that some gallery somewhere, some private gallery somewhere will have this artist do her exhibit. This is awesome. But every time someone says that women are the emotional ones or the emotional sex, I think about this story and the story I talked about yesterday about the man suing the 50 women. These are emotional reactions. I can't get into the women's only space. That was the point. That was the point of the art. The point was to feel excluded as a man, because women feel excluded a lot, all the time. And so that was the point of the art, for you to feel that. But he missed that point, and he had to whine and complain. And now he still can't see it, and I think that's great. Anyway, I wanted to share that. I hope you enjoy. As always, like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you check out my members only site. I have members only content. You'll enjoy it. Anyway, peace, guys.